given her question. So are you ready? All right. Here goes the first question for candidate number 12. Women empowerment has been the main cause of pageants, which makes it more relevant nowadays. If you win tonight as Miss Rotary 2023, what actions would you take to empower this drive and continue what has been started?
I'm actually an advocate for breast cancer awareness, and being an advocate, the diagnosis and the causes of breast cancer. And I believe education is also a form of empowerment. And through educating women about this, I'm also promoting their health and well-being. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I guess the secret is just being happy and I'm so thankful that I have supporters here today, especially my family and my friends.
All right, your question goes as follows. The past months have been filled with activities for you and all our ladies. What has been the greatest learning from joining Miss Rotary 2023?
First and foremost, I would like to thank Miss Rotary for including me in this pageant. And also, I am a musician and joining pageants is out of my comfort zone. And I think the biggest thing I've learned is being able to trust myself and being able to step into a world that is so new and so exciting, and especially being able to learn from all of these wonderful and beautiful girls behind me. It has showed me how important it is to be yourself and be a woman, and of course, to show everybody that you can do whatever you set your mind to, and that is the one thing that I learned.
I know, right, James? Thank you so much. Good evening, candidate number 18. How are you?
Good. Feeling all sorts of emotion right now, but I'm just so blessed and grateful to represent my Rotary Taguig West.
Thank you. All right, your question is as follows. If you were chosen as the first Miss Rotary, how are you going to encourage some Rotarians who do not believe in pageants as a form of women empowerment?
Thank you for that question. Women empowerment has evolved throughout the years, and beauty pageant has been one of those industry and platform where women like me, all the young girls alike from all sorts of walks of life, have been able to speak out, have a voice, and have this tremendous support from not just females but also males, from the LGBTQI community, and from all the people out there. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, candidate number 18.
So next up, we have candidate number 17.
Hi, how are you feeling?
I feel so blessed.
Indeed you are. I mean, from the looks of it, you really are blessed. Here's your question, candidate number 17. It's been months since you started this journey as a candidate of Miss Rotary 2023. What has been the greatest lesson this experience has taught you?
It would be to own everything that you are doing. Whatever you pursue, whatever passion you want to do, just own it. Feel your presence. Make the person watching you feel your presence, because if they see your growth, if they see that you're enjoying what you're doing, it will all be a success for you. Thank you.
Yeah, I agree, James. So please enlighten us. Who is next?
Next up, we have candidate number 10.
Tuloy mo na lahat yan.
Again and again, candidate number 10.
Exactly, again and again. So how did you feel considering that thus far you are the candidate with at least the most awards, if I'm not mistaken?
I feel so grateful. I honestly did not expect it, but thank you so much.
especially to my family and friends who support me.
All right, so your question is as follows. Miss Rotary 2023 has two objectives and causes that it advocates for: education and women empowerment. Which of the two advocacies do you think the Miss Rotary should work on more on, and why?
I think we should work on both because it should progress every day and it should improve every day. Because my advocacy is because awareness, and I educate myself every day so that I can influence and inspire other women to do better every day as well. Also in education, we know that the Philippines lacks a lot of this in our society. But every day we strive harder, the educators strive harder to give the best for the children.
What a beautiful answer.
Exactly, such a beautiful answer from a very beautiful young lady.
Next up, we have candidate number 4.
Good evening, candidate number 4. How are you feeling? I don't think this is your first pageant. I think you've been around a few times.
I made a few, but I would just like to say hi to everyone, especially my supporters out there. I didn't expect them to be here. I expected my parents to come here, so hi Mon, hi supporters. Good evening, everyone.
Okay, very charming. All right, here is your question, candidate number 4. As Miss Universe 2019 Zozibini Tunzi said, women are the most powerful beings on the world, and that should be given every opportunity. What makes a woman empowered?
We women have been fighting for our rights and gender equality for years, even for decades. I think we are in a new era of women, that women are leading the world, especially here in Miss Rotary. We are being led by a woman, especially I see our Governor Mildred over there. We are being led by a woman. And as a woman who represents an all-men's club, it took a great step for them to embrace that women should be good enough, we qualify enough. That would be all. Thank you.
Great point. Who's next, Jane?
Next up, we have candidate number 3.
All right, let's give a hand for candidate number 3 to keep the ball rolling. How are you feeling tonight, candidate number 3?
I feel grateful for all the support, especially to our sponsoring club, RC Makati. Thank you so much for giving your all throughout support.
Exactly, we love a grateful heart. Candidate number 3, your question is, Jennifer Jones is the president of Rotary International, and she's also happened to be the first female president in the Rotary year 2022 to 2023. Do you think Rotary International should have more female presidents, governors, and club presidents? Why or why not?
I believe that leadership roles doesn't have to do with gender. For as long as you are passionate and you are dedicated with what you're working, then definitely you are qualified. And it's a good sign for us women that it's our time for us to participate not only social activism but also to take leadership roles. Thank you.
Thank you. I think she's very socially aware.
Next up, we have candidate number 5.
All right, candidate number 5, you were the third to the last lady to be called into the top 10. How did you feel by then?
I feel nervous because I didn't expect to be part of the top 10. Can I just say hi to my mom and my relatives up there? Thank you for supporting me, and to my classmates who are watching live stream. Thank you so much.
All right, I'm saying a virtual hi to all your friends as well. Okay, while we now move on to your question. Are you ready? While representing a certain Rotary club, what has been your contribution to them? And if you win tonight as Miss Rotary 2023, what will be your plans for your club?
My club is, I am representing the Rotary Club of Makati Business District. And if I were to win Miss Rotary 2023, my contribution is the project that I have been thinking for a long time, which is the Home for the Elders, which is my advocacy. My advocacy is elderly care, mainly because my mom will be a senior citizen in 5 years, and I didn't get to spend much time with my grandparents. I also chose this advocacy to show support, love, and care to the elderly who are no longer cared for by their own families. And I know that through this platform, I will be able to pursue this advocacy. Thank you.
What an amazing voice.
Thank you, candidate number. She's such a woman with a plan. The next candidate.
So the next candidate is candidate number 14.
Hi, congratulations, candidate number 14, for making it this far. Do you have anything you would like to add to your supporters, maybe, before we proceed?
I would just like to thank everyone who's watching right now live and everyone who is here. I hope that everyone is having a really great time tonight.
Well, I'm sure they're all having a great time looking at you, especially. All right, here is your question. Every individual has a certain battle to fight. What do you think is the best mindset in respecting everyone's challenges while at the same time fighting for your own?
Well, I've always believed that in fighting our own battles, everyone experienced this. In the past months, I have experienced comparing myself to other people. And I believe that young girls should realize the power that they hold. They aren't just girls, they are turning into young ladies. And I hope that we empower them and use our voice so that we can spread it like wildfire and share our stories to them, that it's normal, so they can grow into a beautiful lady, a powerful one, so that they realize how powerful woman really is and the magnificent being they hold. Thank you.
There's really a lot of powerful women here tonight. Would you agree?
Yes, I do agree. It's a very powerful answer from a very powerful lady. And to wrap up the casual interview for tonight,
Last but not least, candidate number 8.
candidate number 8, you were the last lady to be called and the last lady to make it into the top 10 in no particular order. How did you feel when your candidate number and name was finally called?
Hello, Annabelle. Hello, Rotarians. Hello to my family, Tumahati Jan. It's a great night, and I went into this competition thinking of placing God above anything else and prioritizing my growth. So I wasn't actually expecting anything. Yeah. So it felt good to know that I'm being recognized for my efforts.
Okay, I thought that was a casual interview, but you still have one more question. Your question is, education has been one of the top problems in our country today. It is actually one of the main advocacies of Miss Rotary and the Rotary District 3830 with its governor, Dr. Mildred Vitancor. With a bigger platform in pageantry, how will you be part of the solution?
I will simply be a part of the solution by representing the Rotary International. For one, we have created this prestigious pageant to create a fundraising project for the creation of 100 classrooms in far-flung communities. And that speaks a lot about what we can do as Rotarians and what we can do as beauty queens. Because we are paving the way, showing empowered women that we can make it and we can make a lasting change. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. You all did a marvelous job.
Exactly. We started the interview portion with a high note and we ended it with a bang, so to speak. So, congratulations.